Climate change is affecting our ecosystem in many different ways. As the climate changes and the world gets hotter, in some places, different species have to adapt to survive. Most people know how important forests are. They soak up CO2 and release oxygen into the atmosphere. They're also home to countless plant and animal species. When large areas of forest are destroyed, whether due to drought or CO2 levels, it's devastating for local species. It's also bad for all life on Earth. Dying trees emit their stores of carbon dioxide, adding to the atmosphere, causing more rain and heat in some places. Increased water temperatures and higher carbon dioxide concentrations than normal make oceans more acidic and are already having an impact on fish around the world. Coral reefs are particularly at risk. Now, sensitive coral and algae that live on it are starved of oxygen, causing dramatic bleaching and possibly the eventual death of the coral. If climate change remains on its destructive path, by 2050, just 5% of Australia's Great Barrier Reef will remain. Climate change is amplified in the polar regions. The Earth's north and south poles are crucial for regulating our planet's climate and are vulnerable to the impacts of global warming. Now, average air temperatures in the region have increased about 5 degrees Celsius over the last 100 years. Many polar scientists state that there will be almost no summer sea ice cover left in the Arctic over the next 100 years. Global warming is likely to be the greatest cause of polar bear deaths by making it extremely difficult for female polar bears to get onto the ice to den in late autumn, and for male polar bears and female to hunt in spring and summer. This is already affecting polar bears by killing them in dramatic numbers. Adele penguins are also getting affected by climate change. Climate change is reducing the amount of sea ice in parts of the continent. One of the Adele's main food sources, krill, feeds and breeds under the sea ice. Reduced sea ice means reduced krill, which also leads to the eventual death of Adele penguins. Climate change has affected our environment dramatically over the past 100 years, killing species like wild cats and possibly making them extinct. In order to stop this huge problem, we must work together to reduce our carbon emissions and the amount of fossil fuels used. This will therefore benefit our ecosystem and environment and hopefully save many species from extinction.